So we got a chance to bounce back in this one after taking our second loss of the season last week against the Los Angeles Rams. And in this week's matchup, we'll be facing a Broncos team that's searching for their identity. They've only won 2 games in the season, but they've got one of the league's top defenses, so we should definitely have our hands full on that side of the ball. Now, as we get into it, the Broncos receive it first. Drew Lock takes a snap under center and hands the ball off to Royce Freeman, and he goes nowhere on the play and loses a yard. The next play, the Broncos spread the field with 5 wide receivers. Drew Lock takes a snap from the gun, trying to take a deep shot downfield, but the pass is broken up by Jamal Adams. That brings up 3rd and long as the Broncos try to sneak in the draw to Freeman, but the Jets are all over it, and that'll be a 3 and out for Denver. Now, on the Jets' opening drive on offense, Hurts finds Moncrief on the slant, and that's going to move the chains up to the 35. The next play, Grant gets the carry up the middle looking for running room, and he'll pick up 4 on the play, setting up 2nd and 6. Hurts then lines up in the gun with 3 wide, takes the snap, and rifles a pass in to Dante Moncrief that's caught at the 50-yard line. The next play, Hurts takes the snap out of the gun, looking to set up the screen pass to Grant. He makes the grab, turns it upfield, jukes a defender, and he'll take it all the way up to the 31-yard line. Staying in the gun formation, Hurts hands it off to Grant off the left side, inside zone, and he'll pick up enough yardage to move the chains and set us up inside the red zone. Hurts then takes the snap and goes with the play-action rollout, looking for a receiver to get open downfield, but gets sacked by Von Miller for a loss of 9. That brings up 2nd and 19 now as Hurts takes a snap from center and fires a pass that's caught by Moncrief near the sideline, which gives us 3rd and 4 from the 13. Hurts then takes the snap from center and hits Judy underneath, but the catch was made shy of the first down marker, so we're forced to settle for 3 on the drive. Drew Lock and the Broncos take the field for the next series. Lock goes with the play-action fake and it's sacked by Terrell Basham. And if I'm not mistaken, that's sack number 3 on the year for Basham, as he's really starting to make a name for himself here early in the season. But on this play, he reads Lock all the way and is not fooled by the play-action fake and stays with the quarterback and gets to him for a sack. That was just a nice effort by Basham. So now the Broncos are backed up to their own 12 on 2nd and 19. Lock takes a snap under center and fires across the middle, and the pass is caught for a 12-yard gain to bring up 3rd and 7. Lock then snaps it from the gun, drops back looking for a receiver, and he connects with Emmanuel Sanders at the 39 to move the chains. So after a couple of completions for first downs, this Broncos offense appears to be finding some rhythm here. The Jets defense definitely has to tighten up. But back to the drive on 2nd down, Lindsey gets the handoff up the middle and picks up 3 on the play, and that brings up 3rd and 6 from the 43. Lock then comes out in an empty set, takes the snap, the Jets send the blitz, and Lock finds a wide open Phillip Lindsay for the first down. The Broncos are now set up just past midfield as Lock takes a snap out of the gun and checks it down underneath, and Jamal Adams is right there to make the tackle for no gain. On the next play, Lock takes a snap out of the gun and hands it to Phillip Lindsay up the middle, and he picks up the first down and a couple on top of that, which eventually leads to this 3rd and 10 play a couple of plays later. As Lock takes a snap from the gun, looking to thread the needle, is picked off by Marcus May, and he's got tons of open field for the return as he takes it down to the 30, the 15, and then he's caught by Drew Lock. I'm not buying that, but okay. The interception does set us up in goal-to-goal territory, and on 4th and goal, Jalen Hurts drops back and lasers a pass into the end zone that's caught by Dante Moncrief, and that'll extend our lead by 10. But Moncrief has really been one of those guys that has come in and made an instant impact, and though it went a little bit under the radar, he very well could be the top free agent signing for us. Then again, Joe Thuney at left guard might have a thing or two to say about that, but I don't know. I think it could be close. Anyways though, back to the drive as the Broncos have it in the Jets territory. On 2nd and 10, Lock completes a pass to Cortland Sutton, and I think that's going to be enough for a first down. And then on the next play, the Broncos come out in a heavy set. They hand the ball off to Lindsey, but Basham is right there to make the tackle for no gain. 2nd and 10 now from the Jets 24. Lock takes a snap under center and completes a pass to Emmanuel Sanders wide open underneath, and he's going to move it up to the 15-yard line for 3rd and 1. Lock then turns and hands it off to Phillip Lindsay, and he picks up the first down, and that sets the Broncos up with the goal-to-goal situation. Lock then comes out in the gun with 3 wide, snaps it, hands it off to Lindsay up the middle, and he gets crushed by CJ Mosley and fumbles the football. Quinnen Williams is right there for the recovery, but the offense does nothing with it and gives it right back to Denver. So the defense takes the field once again as Lindsey gets the carry off the left side. Marcus May is right there to make the tackle for 2nd and 11. They feed the rock to him again, and he gets pretty much the same result as first down. Then on 3rd and long, he gets his 3rd straight carry. He finds a little bit more running room, but is eventually tackled at the 33. That sets up a Broncos field goal attempt. The kick is up and good, and now it's a 1-score game here in the 3rd quarter. So now we've got to execute on this series. On 2nd and 9, Jalen Hurts finds Dante Moncrief at the 38 to move the chains. And then on the next play, Hurts takes the snap looking to scramble, but at the last second finds Jerry Jeudy open at the 46-yard line. The next play on 1st and 10, we try to set up the screen play to Corey Grant, and the Broncos are all over that, which moves us back to 2nd and 13. Hurts then takes the snap, firing across the middle to Jerry Jeudy, but he can't hang on to it, and that brings up a pretty big 3rd down here as Hurts takes the snap out of the gun, drops back and finds Quincy Enunwa wide open, and now we're going to set up shop at the Denver 21. The next play, Hurts snaps it from the gun with 3 wide and fires a quick pass that's caught by Moncrief, but that'll be coming back due to an ineligible man downfield. Joe Thuney was just a little anxious trying to set up blocks at the 2nd level. So after the 5-yard penalty on 1st and 15, Hurts connects with Jerry Jeudy and gets a chunk of that yardage right back, and that sets up 2nd and 1. Staying with the passing attack here, Hurts takes a snap out of a 5-wide set and finds Corey Grant open underneath, which eventually leads to this 3rd and goal play. Grant gets the handoff and punches it in for the touchdown. But that's gotta be the toughest 1-yard run that Grant's had all season long. But I've gotta give credit to our rookie center Tyler Biadasz and our left guard Joe Thuney for pushing the pile and creating a crease there for Grant to score. So now we're back on defense with a somewhat comfortable 17-3 lead. The pass intended for Jake Butt is knocked down by CJ Mosley, which brings up 2nd and 10. Locke then lines up in the gun with 3 tight ends, takes the snap, dropping back to pass, he finds Noah Fant near the sideline, and that'll pick up about 5 or 6 on the play, setting up 3rd down. Locke then snaps it out of the gun and hands it to Lindsey, who's immediately met by Leonard Williams, and that'll put an end to the drive as the Broncos send out the field goal unit. The kick is up and good. That was a close one because I thought he was going to push it right, but at the last second it hooked in. But anyways, on our next drive, we have a real chance of putting this game on ice. We try to establish the ground attack, handing the ball off to Corey Grant, and after a gain of 9 on 1st down, on 2nd down, he picks up 11 before being brought down at the 37-yard line. But on the next play, as Hurts drops back to pass, he gets sacked by Von Miller, and now we've got a 2nd and 16. Hurts then takes the snap out of the gun and decides to scramble, and he'll pick up 6 to move us back to the original line of scrimmage. Looking to convert on 3rd down now, Hurts finds Jerry Jeudy, but he can't hang on to it, and now we'll be forced to send out the field goal unit. But Denver gets a great jump when the ball is snapped and the kick is blocked, and Denver is right there to recover the ball, and they're going to take it all the way to the house. The Broncos special teams just gave themselves a huge chance to get back into this one with the block kick and return for touchdown. Now moving ahead a bit into the next Broncos drive, they have the ball down 5 with about 1:48 left in the 4th quarter, and we just helped them out with an additional 15 yards due to a face mask penalty, which sets the Broncos up just shy of midfield. Locke then snaps it from the gun, drops back and delivers a pass that's caught by the tight end, and that'll move the Broncos down to the Jets 31. Locke then lines up under center, takes the snap and fires a quick screen that's caught by Sutton, and he'll take it out of bounds after picking up 13. The Broncos are threatening to score here as Locke drops back and finds Philip Lindsay open on the wheel route, and he gets gang tackled after picking up 5. The next play, Locke drops back in the gun looking to pass, with time in the pocket looking for the end zone, and has Noah Fant open for a second, but he can't hang on to it, and that'll bring up 3rd down. Locke then snaps it from the gun with 3 wide and 1 tight end. He drops back and takes another shot in the end zone, but is caught out of bounds, and the Broncos will have to go for it here. This is a huge 4th down. Can we be clutch? As Locke takes the snap out of the gun, the Jets drop back in coverage. The ball is thrown into the end zone and picked off by Jamal Adams. And that will do it. The Jets are going to end up surviving a late game scare by Drew Lock and his Denver Broncos team in a bit of a weird matchup. We end up getting the W 17-12, and that's pretty much as ugly as it can get, but we'll definitely take the W. Anyways, you guys, that's all the time I've got for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm signing off, and I'll see you in the next one.